This story starts with a man who is a masterful pot maker, and he has a son named Aguna. And Aguna is 12 years old, and his father sends him off to be educated by a guru. And this is the story of Aguna and his lessons and his return to his father. And his father actually teaches him the ultimate lesson of all time. So the first lesson is Aguna goes off and he finds this guru that has 9 other boys. And Aguna is the 10th boy. Now, the first lesson that Aguna learns is the lesson of the monkey with the hair on fire. Now, the monkey with the hair on fire is a little, I'd say, little statement. Now, Aguna represents you, and he also represents the path towards enlightenment. He is following a guru and following the path of knowledge on his journeys. But one of the first lessons the guru tells Aguna is, whenever your hair is on fire, run to the Vedas like the Vedas is water. A lot of these lessons are simple, just like that. You may be able to remember the sentence. Whenever your hair is on fire, run to the Vedas like the Vedas is water. Think about it this way. If your hair is on fire, are you stopping and asking people for directions? So we get stuck asking people about life. And this usually is because our hair is on fire, which represents our mind is thinking again. So as soon as your mind is thinking, run to the Vedas like the Vedas is water. This basically means put your mind into something that will help you. The Vedas will definitely help you. But this is simply studying for right now until you learn to choose what is the knowledge you desire to know. Whenever your hair is on fire, run to the Vedas like the Vedas is water. For right now, run to butterfly, run to a book that you're reading, run to anything that will help you. And please note, putting your mind into a movie, Netflix, social media, even music is the one thing we all do in error, because it helps us in that moment, but it doesn't help us in life. Spending some time to learn things that will help you in the now may seem wise. The second lesson that Aguna was taught was the lesson of projection, so that Aguna could understand that there is an animalistic side of conditioning to love, to not fight, to understand projection and what is projection and what do we do with projection. Projection is a natural thing for us. In fact, our minds plays games with us. And what projection is simply seeing a snake, but not knowing it's really a rope. If you look at my image of this water, you may be able to see the image of a snake. But if you look close, you may realize it may just be a rope. That inability to discern between a snake and a rope is a lot more than I can put into words. But let me show it to you. This is to say you and I are walking right now in a dark jungle. And the only thing is, I know this jungle like the back of my hands. And I have a flashlight. So as we're walking through the jungle, I'm telling you, you're safe. But you have a habitual problem. that you keep reacting every single time you see a snake. But every time you see a snake, I use my light and I show you it's just a rope. Now, you may feel a little bit more at ease seeing the rope. However, when I turn off my light and we keep walking through the jungle, it's natural for you to keep flinching. Now, to fix this problem, you can keep walking with me, or I can show you how you can create your own source of light, and you can shine it. You have to first shine it inward. And once you can shine it inward, you'll realize, you can shine it on everything. But first we have to see ourselves. And seeing ourselves, looking in the mirror, in the East they would say that this is hell. And you should get more knowledge around it. But that whole process of projection, we are compulsively stuck in a reactive state of being because we're believing our mind. We're believing the snakes. If you take some time to investigate these snakes, go into your mind, you may realize that these snakes don't have teeth. They're not made of the same reality that the snakes that you and I can think of. It looks very much like those snakes that we have seen in the reality we share. However, you can't grab it. You can't touch it. And it can't touch you, but it has a way to affect you and make you jump. Work on figuring out your own light in this dark jungle. And it's okay to flinch. You have to love yourself and realize in time you're gonna start laughing because you're flinching, but you know it's just a rope. And once you make that shift and you start realizing the greater reality of the now, that it is just a rope, now every single possibility and potential can happen. So remember, if your hair is on fire, you're thinking a lot, run to the Vedas like the Vedas is water. For right now, run to butterfly. And my level 3 really is the Vedas. Good luck on your journey. Aloha.